to sit like this. I'm not going to sit like a yogi. I don't want to sit like a yogi.
The yogi is the middle part, so there's no set way of sitting, don't worry.
Okay. Hola, Timothy Phoenix here, and welcome to my blog, which is all about rising from the flames of adversity to create your dream life using the law of attraction. Today, I've got a very, 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 very special guest.
Oh, thank you.
This is Rohini Yogini. You can just call her Rohini though. We're out here in Koh Samui, Thailand, and at the Casa Yoga Resort. And this is where I met Rohini about a month ago now. Maybe you could tell the lovely viewers exactly what you're doing in Koh Samui.
I'm here to do my 300-hour teacher training course, and it just got over yesterday. So really excited to take back all the knowledge and go back home and share it with everybody. Yeah.
And where are you from?
I'm from Chennai, India, hot little city.
So Rohini's just about to go tomorrow, or you're leaving Koh Samui anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be sad because I've been getting my daily hugs from Rohini since I've been here. I'm going to miss them. Have I had one today?
No.
I haven't had one today. Let's get that daily hug in. But I'm also going to miss her because she's a very interesting person to talk to. So I wanted to get her onto the blog specifically to talk about the law of attraction. If we could start by saying what you know about the law of attraction, what you think it is, and then we'll go into your experiences about it.
So I think it's very simple. Your thoughts have frequencies, and then what you think about you attract into your life. But it's not as simple as that, to put it really succinctly. And my experiences with it have been incredible. I used to work in Australia for the government, and then I quit that and came back to India to start my own studio. I started off in the basement of my house and then built my own studio with about 200 students now. So
yoga studio?
Yes, yoga studio.
Just in case they think it's something different. Bollywood
yoga
studio or I don't know.
We do a bit of that in class too. It's a bit of fun. But yeah, so I guess it's being able to hold a thought clearly in your head, and then when you're in the right space at the right time, it will come to you. But the key is right space and right time. I've heard that the oldest seed, lotus seed, that took to germinate took 12,000 years or something like that. But the surroundings need to be right for the seed to germinate. It's not that the seed's not good or that the thought's not good enough. It's everything needs to come together for it to be what it is.
So this is the kind of thing I love. This is why I got her on. This is how she talks. She's not doing this just for the video. This is how she talks. So yeah, you're saying that you have to set an intention but it has to germinate at the right time. When do you believe that right time is for most people?
I don't think it's a question of when, it's a question of, are you ready? The universe will constantly bring you things to help you transform. Right. Do you keep your eyes and, more importantly, your heart open to these lessons? And then you will bring whatever you need into your life. The good, the bad, the ugly, whatever it is to transform to be the best version of you. So I don't think there's a time that it's going to be in 2 days or 2 years. It's just whenever your heart's open, the lesson's there, you'll just absorb it. It's why sometimes when you learn a new word and then you go out, then you're like, I see it here, I see it there, I see it everywhere, because you've learned. And I think the universe works like that as well. So just need to be ready and open. So open hearts and open mind. That's all.
That's kind of what I've been learning really over the last few weeks. I've been going deep on the law of attraction, and what I'm observing is that it's the people who are most in alignment with what they really want in their life, from their heart I'm talking about, not from up here, from here, and they're really going for what they really want. They're the people who are more open to, first of all, they're probably getting more opportunities, but they're more aware of the opportunities that I believe, as you said, the opportunities are actually always there to transform and get in alignment. But once you are in alignment, then you see them more. So that's when you start manifesting more and quickly, and that's when you get into a kind of a flow state.
Absolutely.
And we talked about this earlier, kind of, if you'd like to go into that a bit more, you're talking about this flow state that you're in.
Yeah, so it's like the caterpillar does not stop at being a pupa. The pupa doesn't stop, or is it the other way? Pupa doesn't stop at caterpillar. No, it's whatever. You know the flow, right? It doesn't stop wherever it is. You keep growing, and it's as long as you're open to growth, there will be plenty. And the second thing is, sometimes most of us, when growth comes to us, we question it. Sometimes we don't feel worthy enough, and that's also putting our own cages against it. You need to trust that we are part of the universe. We are the universe. And it's when you trust and believe and act with that understanding, then so much more happens. Because most of us doubt it. You're like, oh, I'm getting this, it's so cool, but am I worthy of it? Should I really get it? Or maybe I should do something else. You know, there's so much conflict because we deem ourselves unworthy. But we deem ourselves unworthy. Nobody else does. And so it's when you truly embrace that you are a creature of light and you are the universe in this small little shape and form, from a space of humility, like you said, from a space of the heart, then everything that needs to work for you will work.
Yeah, totally. Can you give some examples of manifestations which have occurred? Maybe something major that's happened or something interesting?
So I'll tell you about my first day here. I came here and I felt really sick, like I vomited everything out. But I think it's not the humidity. I come from a hot little state. It's humid, it's hot, and so it's not the weather. It was just more the emotions that were in my body that had to come out. And when I did, I wished I had family around me. And so I sent it out into the universe, and I was like, I wish some form of family would come to me. And I left it at that. And that evening when I was eating dinner, I met George and you guys, and it was like, it was just the thought of, I wish my family was here, and you acted as that little balm that I needed at that point of time. You uplifted my spirits and gave me courage to go through this journey that I had so much self-doubt about. So I'm grateful, always.
I didn't know you were going to tell that story. That's a good one. Yeah, for those of you who, obviously you weren't there, but the day that I met Rohini, all the other yoga teacher trainees were all in class, and you come to dinner on your own because you'd been ill that day. So you just sat there, and I think George, who I've got an interview coming up with soon, is one of the yoga teachers at the Casa, got talking to you, and then I turned up with a friend of mine, Andre, and we socialised, chatted together. So it was a really nice evening, wasn't it?
It was beautiful. It was exactly what I needed.
Yeah.
I wanted family, but I needed anybody that would step into those shoes, and you guys did so beautifully. And I think that's the beauty of it, right? I could have resisted and said, no, I don't want to sit with you guys, and been lonely and but you just take what comes in its different shapes and forms.
Yeah, but she recognised the opportunity that was there, and instead of maybe, she could have gone off and socialised with the other yoga teacher trainers when they eventually came into the restaurant. But she stuck with us, and we had a good fun night.
I'm glad I did.
Yeah, and she did something amazingly kind, which was go and get a cake for George's birthday. Stuck a little candle in it, and we all did a little happy birthday song. But that was driven by you, so not by his guys. So that's just an example of the kind of person that she is. And one of the reasons why I'm going to be so sad when you're gone, because she's like a ray of light here, I'm telling you. But I believe that's because Rohini lives her life from this positive mindset, and that, I get the feeling that's something you probably had for most of your life.
Yeah, I mean, I'm human. I have my lows and my highs, but I try, like, if I ever receive, I try and give back. My teachers always told me this one line that I will never forget, which is always give more than what you take, and then you'll receive more than what you can have. But it was just that give more than what you take, and what you gave me that day, I don't think that cake will ever repay the emotions or the fulfillment I derived from your company. But it was the little bit that I could do to say thank you. And that's what I do when I see and I get whatever I do. I just try and give back in the littlest form that I can. And that's it. And that sets off its ripples into the world, right?
Yeah. See what I'm saying? See how I got her on now? But yeah, I think just what you're saying is really, life is actually really, really simple.
It is.
You've just got to be, first of all, treat other people as you want to be treated, be open, be kind, be more giving than taking, be aware of what's going on around you, look for the positives and you'll see the opportunities that are there, and then go for it, you know. And that's actually quite a lot I've said there. But actually it's really, it is so simple. And I think it's so obvious to me that you're in this flow state and you are manifesting constantly good things because of that. And it is really simple, but we just have all these limiting beliefs and these blocks and these ideas of what we should be and what we should be doing and what other people think about us. And these are just stories, you know. And they're not the truth.
And it's like you said, it's a thought. Why not think a positive thought about yourself? I know it's really challenging, but why not? Why are we so conditioned to think the worst about ourselves? Why not something nice and beautiful and why? Just a thought.
Yeah, I mean, no one's saying that it's necessarily easy, but it is simple.
That's
it's
true.
just, you know, some of us have got a lot of baggage to kind of we might need to work through, but the actual process itself, the idea behind the concept behind it is simple, and that is just to start loving yourself more.
Yeah.
That's the first thing, and then start.
And to be kind, like it's as you said, it's not a one-step process. We'll keep yo-yoing back, but it's practice, you know. It's like it's with everything in life. With practice, you'll get better. We'll get better. So, yeah.
But I think Rohini, just for me, is one of the best examples I can give to you of just being in that flow state where she's not necessarily consciously manifesting, although she did that day when she asked for family. But she's not necessarily doing that, but she's setting intentions for what she wants, not necessarily sitting down and visualising, but she just puts it out there and believes that it's going to come back to her. And the rest of the time she's just trying to stay positive, keep everything positive as much as possible, and just live life from here.
Yes, most importantly.
Yeah.
Always.
So thank you very much for coming on and
it was a
doing
pleasure.
this video
I'm
with
so
me.
glad.
I really appreciate it.
And I'm so glad we met.
Yeah, me too. Let's have another. I'm going to miss these for sure. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you'll subscribe. timothyphoenix.com, that's my website, that's my blog. Timothy.phoenix is my Instagram account. Come and check me out. And don't forget to share this video with anyone you think it might help. And don't forget to comment, because I really want to connect. Connection is so important. We're seeing this connection here. This is where the opportunities come, right? It's when you
starts
connect.
with a hello, that's all.
It starts with a hello. She could have just ignored George or me on that day and just sat on her own. And now we've made this connection. And by the way, she's got 3 guys who are now in love with her because of me and Andre and George. We've married her. If she wasn't already married, we would be fighting to get her hand in marriage. That's the effect she's had on us. And this is what, this is what happens when you connect with people and you really truly get to know them a little bit and push past those initial barriers that are there for a lot of us. Connections, opportunities, love, it's all there. That's what it's all about. Yeah. That's all for me anyway. Hasta luego.
Bye.